Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for today's This is Public Health Graduate School Fair. My name is Alicia Kuyate. I am the Engagement Recruitment Coordinator here at ASPPH. I'm also on with my colleague, Anthony, who will help us with any of our tech issues that we may come upon, but hopefully it'll be all smooth sailing. So I'm really looking forward to today's event, and we have some really great presenters who are going to share all about their schools and programs with you all. So to get started, I want to remind you all that there is a chat box. You're welcome to ask any questions at any point throughout the presentations, either specifically to a school or general questions about applications. We'll try and get to what we can in the chat, but of course, we will have breakout rooms after the first section of presentations. So that'll be a good time for you to ask any personal questions or I guess more specific questions to our presenters today about applying to their programs. I also want to show the layout. There is an option to clean it up a little bit, maybe just see the presenter if you're interested in that. So I have some instructions on the screen that will help you do that and update your view. All right, now to the fun part. We can see our list of presenters here. I'm really looking forward to this. I think you guys are going to learn a lot. I've seen a sneak peek of the presentations you're going to see today. So I'm really looking forward to it. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and let our presenters get started. Let's hear from Elizabeth from Harvard.
All right, thanks so much. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining today to learn about our various graduate programs in public health. My name is Lizzie, and I'm an Assistant Director of Admissions here at the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. And our office is really here to be a resource for prospective students wherever you are in the admissions process. So not only for today's event, but certainly moving forward as well. So diving right in to kick us off with a little bit about who we are and where we are located. We have just under 1,000 students, and our students join us from nearly 70 countries, which encompasses around 40% of our student body joining us from outside the US. For students who enroll from within the US, we typically have 40 to 45 states represented. So we certainly are a global community, and our students bring a wide variety of geographic perspectives to the classroom. Our students also join us from a wide variety of academic and professional backgrounds. So someone with a medical background might be collaborating with someone who has experience as an entrepreneur, who might be working with someone who has a background in law. And these varying voices and viewpoints in the classroom is something we as a community and our students really value and makes for a particularly dynamic learning environment. On the right-hand side of the slide, you'll see an aerial view of our buildings. We are located in the city of Boston, in the heart of the Longwood medical area, surrounded by many of Boston's teaching hospitals. Also on the Longwood campus is Harvard Medical School and Harvard School of Dental Medicine. So definitely an exciting environment to be studying public health and one that offers robust hands-on learning opportunities. One thing to note is that we are on a separate campus from Harvard College, which is located in Cambridge, Massachusetts. However, we are connected communities, and students have access to not only resources at the School of Public Health, but also those of Harvard University as well. One unique opportunity I'd love to highlight is that students are able to cross-register at other Harvard graduate schools, as well as at MIT and Tufts. So this is one of the many ways that our students can tailor the curriculum to their interests, and an opportunity I know many students choose to take advantage of and speak really highly of. We have 5 different degree program offerings here at the Harvard Chan School: our Master of Public Health, Master of Science, Master in Healthcare Management, Doctor of Public Health, and Doctor of Philosophy. Our MPH and DRPH programs are professional practice-oriented degree programs, while our SM and PhD programs are more research-based. Within our research-based programs, we offer a number of different areas of study outlined on this slide, and applicants must select one to apply to at the time of application. So a prospective student would not only apply to our Master of Science program, they would apply to our Master of Science in Epidemiology, for example. We also offer various credit options which correlate with length of study and eligibility. Our master's programs range from 1 to 2 years in length if completed full-time. Eligibility requirements do vary by program. Our one-year program is designed for students with prior work experience or prior graduate degree, while our 1.5 and 2-year options are for students who are earlier in their training or in their career. So the general rule of thumb is the fewer the credits, the shorter the program, the more prior academic or work experience required. Similarly, students must select a specific field of study that they wish to apply to for our Master of Public Health program. Again, we have 2 tracks available depending on a student's level of prior education or work experience. We are excited to offer a couple of options with online learning components. One is our MPH in Epidemiology program, which is a blended online on-campus program, and the other is our MPH Generalist program, which is completed fully online. Unlike our MPH program, DRPH applicants would not select a specific field of study to apply to. This is an interdisciplinary degree program focused on leadership, management, communication, and innovative thinking, and is typically completed in 3 years full-time. So as you can tell, between our research-based programs and professional practice-oriented programs, we have a lot of different areas that allow students to gain specialized expertise in a particular topic. So chances are we have an option that might align with your experience, interests, and goals. Lastly, I just wanted to highlight our application process and timeline. We participate in SOFIS for our MPH, SM, MHCM, and DRPH programs. Our PhD application process is separate. Our application requirements are outlined on this slide. We conduct a whole person file review, so all factors are considered during the review process. The deadline to apply is December 1. We do not operate on a rolling basis, but rather all applications are reviewed in the context of the applicant pool following our deadline. One piece to note is that we are GRE optional this year. And finally, I know that funding your education is an important factor. So I'd like to mention that we do have scholarship opportunities available for both our master's and doctoral programs. There is a separate application process for Harvard Chan grants and scholarships that become available during the month of December after submitting your SOFIS application. The deadline to apply for financial aid is January 8th, and we strongly encourage all applicants to apply for Harvard Chan grants and scholarships. So I know that was a lot of information really quickly. Hope to connect with many of you during the breakout session today, and know that we are always happy to connect via email or over the phone should you have any questions after today's event as well. So with that, thank you all for your time. I would love to pass it over to my colleague Julie at Penn State.
Hi, everyone. I'll just share my screen. Okay. Great. Thank you very much. Well, I'm very pleased to be here. My name is Julie Lentis. I am an instructor and a member of the Global Health faculty at Penn State in our Public Health Sciences department. I'm here to just talk to you today about some of our graduate programs, highlighting 2 specifically, our CEF accredited programs. But we do offer a number of different programs, both academic and professional degrees. Those are the Master of Public Health degree, the Master of Science in Clinical Research, our Doctor of Public Health, the DRPH. We also have Doctor of Philosophy degrees, PhDs in biostatistics and epidemiology, as well as graduate certificates that can be completed independently or concurrently with a degree. And I can talk to you more about those in a bit. So we have, just to highlight our MPH program, we have been CEF accredited since 2014 and have graduated more than 150 students. We consider ourselves to be very student-centered. We have a very large faculty, but small class sizes, and we really focus on the career goals and the learning objectives of our students. And this gives the students more one-on-one interaction with faculty. We are located on our College of Medicine campus in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and we have a really great proximity to Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia. We're train ride from New York City. So our students really appreciate our proximity to major cities for future career opportunities and just for campus life. And then we have 4 tracks available in the MPH. Those are community and behavioral health, epidemiology and biostatistics, health systems, organization and policy, and global health, which was just recently offered now exclusively online through our Penn State World Campus. The MPH program, as many CEF accredited programs, have key milestones. Those are the MPH practicum and our capstone. The practicum is 135 hours minimum. Given our proximity to the state capitol in Harrisburg, a lot of our students will work at the Department of Health for their internships, or many local organizations and state associations. We also have students who complete their practicum internationally for those interested in global health. And then the capstone is a culminating project required for graduation and is often tied, it's a scholarly project that's often tied to the practicum. As I mentioned, I'm a member of our global health faculty and teach in the global health track for our MPH students. Our DRPH program does not offer the track specifically, but we have a certificate in global health where students can build their skill set in this area. We also offer practicums, capstones, and field experiences across both programs. The global health courses can be taken as electives. The program is offered online and can be done asynchronously. And we participate in Emory University's annual case competition each year. Moving on to the DRPH program, just wanted to highlight this is another professional degree that where the emphasis is on building leadership skills. That prepares graduates in evidence-based practice and translational science leadership. The program provides advanced public health training and identifies key fellowship and scholarship opportunities for students. This is the core curriculum. You can see the students must complete a minimum of 45 credits of coursework plus 15 credits for doctoral research and advanced field experience beyond the master's degree. And so here you can see the core curriculum, which focuses on these areas as well as the three specific track areas. And just like the MPH, we have advanced field experience for our students. And you can see highlighted here some of the past placements. So the advanced field experience provides students with a unique opportunity to gain professional leadership experience by applying knowledge and skills learned in the classroom to real-world public health settings and public health issues. These are the four main milestones of the DRPH program. Those are the qualifying exam, the comprehensive exam, integrative doctoral research project, and integrative doctoral research final defense. And just to highlight, the achievements of our students, we're really proud of the organizations where they have landed, and we've been in touch with our alumni. Penn State has one of the largest alumni networks, and so we're very happy to track their progress and success in these various organizations. You can follow us on Twitter and through LinkedIn. We have sites, we have accounts there, and we're very active on social media. And then you can also copy down our email address, and we'd be happy to connect with you. And I look forward to meeting all of you later on today. I just wanted to highlight too that we do not have a rolling deadline for our program. We have a January 15th deadline through SOFAs for our application. The Global Health Track, which is offered online, has two different deadlines, one in the fall and one in the spring. So that gives you a little more flexibility. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your time. I'm going to pass it over to Caitlin at University at Albany. Thank you.
And I lost my... Okay, hi. Apologize for the delay on that. So hi, everybody. Glad to be here. My name is Caitlin Reed. I'm the Assistant Dean for Admissions and Student Affairs at the University at Albany. We're a very experiential program. So we offer a number of different programs. We have both an online and an on-campus MPH, as well as some basic research degrees, DRPH, and several advanced graduate certificates. We really focus on experiential learning through internships and research. And in fact, we have the most extensive public health research, public health internship program in the nation. I'll talk about that in a moment. We have a very robust research portfolio, so lots of opportunities to engage in research. And as a state university, we're one of the most affordable schools of public health in the nation. So we were founded as a partnership with the New York State Department of Health. And what that does is it provides us with really unique opportunities for our students. You have direct access to databases, hands-on experience, research facilities, real world collaboration, and their public health professionals are actually on our faculty teaching in our courses, mentoring our students, employing our students, supervising research. And we partner with them on a regular basis. With some of these examples of what we did for the state of New York through COVID-19. We're located in Albany, which is the capital of New York State, and we have access to both urban and rural communities, as well as internship and research opportunities in government, local health departments, private sector, healthcare, and pharmaceutical settings. We're a very diverse community. We have students from many countries coming to our program, and we also have a nice population of underrepresented students. So we believe that really enhances our classroom experience and perspective. We're very proud of our outcomes. So our graduates are all going on to jobs in the field of public health, or they may be pursuing education, as you can see from this data from last year. We offer a number of different degrees. We have an on-campus MPH where you can select from one of 6 concentrations. We have a fully online part-time MPH, which is just in public health practice. We offer several dual degrees. We also offer several graduate certificates, so that if you have an interest in areas like global health, maternal and child health, HIV studies, one of these 5, you can complete those certificates while you're in our program, and you can actually double count a number of the credits. We have basic research degrees in biomedical sciences, biostatistics, environmental health, epidemiology, as well as a DRPH. Our MPH degree is 51 credits because we actually have a very large internship requirement, which is 9 credits. So while all MPH programs require 42 minimum, we require 51 because of that 9 credit internship experience. Although if you have prior public health work experience, you may be able to wade out of some of those credits. Our unique relationship with the Department of Health also offers a lot of internship opportunities, but you have to do 2 internships in 2 different settings. We have lots of different opportunities to complete those internships, either create your own or work with a number of our partners, and many of those internships are funded. So we are, as I said, extremely affordable. So if you think about if you're a New York State resident, it's going to cost you less than $30,000 to attend our program. And even a non-resident, it's going to be approximately $50,000 in tuition. And we like to say that that's about half the cost of just 1 year at most private institutions. And admission requirements, pretty general. I know I don't have much time, so I'm not really going to go through these. I encourage you to visit our webpage at albany.edu SPH programs, and that's going to give you the detailed information, that application deadlines. We do not require the GRE for our MPH. We do admit on a rolling basis, but we do have a priority deadline of January 15th for funding, and then we'll continue to admit after that. Our doctoral and MS programs, some of them do require GREs. You do need to be aware of which programs do. And again, all of that information is on our website. Some programs do require a master's before you actually enter the program. And then our DRPH admission requirements, no GRE required. You do have to have a master's degree, prior work experience. And international students, we do require either the TOEFL or and I hope that you join me in my breakout room, and we have actually more time to talk about our program and why we feel that we're a really unique and great place to come. Thank you. And I'm going to turn it over to Crystal at UNC Gillings.
Great, thank you, Caitlin. Hello, everyone. I'm here to talk to you a little bit more about UNC Chapel Hill Gillings School of Global Public Health, which is located in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. My name is Crystal Isler. I'm the Assistant Director of Admissions. And so I mainly focus on recruitment initiatives and supporting prospective and admitted students in any way possible through their graduate school journey. And just to provide a quick overview of Gillings before I start talking about the graduate degree programs that we offer, we are the #1 public school of public health and the #2 school of public health. Our enrollment sits at a little bit over 2,000. And then here are a few strategic initiatives that are focused at Gillings. We do have a focus on research at Gillings. We've received over $1 billion in research since 2016. We also have the #1 NIH ranking in terms of research funding. And then we also, deeply believe in local is global and global is local. And so that is represented in the different types of research and practice that students and faculty are involved in. This is just a list, a quick overview of the different types of degrees offered. It includes our undergraduate programs, and then within our graduate programs, we offer a Master of Public Health. We offer an online MPH and also a residential MPH. We also offer a joint MPH degree with UNC Asheville as well. Within our MPH, we do offer 13 different concentrations. So there are plenty of different ways for students to specialize within public health. We also offer various other master's degrees, including our MHA, our MS degrees, our MSPH that are more focused on research. Then we also offer an MSCR, Master of Science in Clinical Research, and our MSEE within our Environmental Sciences and Engineering department. There are a few master's to doctoral options that are available through specific departments. And then we also offer doctoral degrees, our DRPH, which is our only online doctoral program offered. And then we also offer PhD degrees as well. These are the different departments that are organized at Gillings. And so you'll see our biostatistics department, epidemiology, maternal and child health. And so all of these departments are where our master's and doctoral degrees are housed. For our MPH application, we do have 2 deadlines, a priority and a final deadline. And so you'll see that's in December and then also in February. We do have a 2-step application process via SOPIS, and then we have a supplemental application via our UNC graduate school. And so we just like for applicants to keep that in mind. And then you'll see the rest of the application components listed on the screen. And we do want applicants to keep in mind that we do not require or recommend the GRE because it's not included within our evaluation process. And keep in mind, if you are interested in our MPH at UNC, so our online MPH program, they do have various deadlines depending on the term. And for our additional master's doctoral programs, each program has their own admissions requirements. And so we do encourage you to visit our grad school link that's listed on the screen so that you can view all the requirements and deadlines. And then these are kind of the basic requirements for most programs that are listed on the screen as well. In terms of funding and financial aid, we do offer funding at the university, school, and department level. And so it can really vary depending on the specific program. That we offer scholarships, assistantships, and then of course, if students are interested in federal financial aid as well. So it really just depends on the specific program that you're interested in. And I did want to provide a quick overview of just some of the student organizations that are available at Gillings for students to get involved. A lot of different opportunities based on your interest, from our Minority Student Caucus, our specific area organizations like our Nutrition Coalition, student government, student support pods. So plenty of ways for students to get involved. And if you have any additional questions, you can visit our website. It's very comprehensive. It has tons of information for you to learn about the different graduate degree programs, or you can email us at our SPH admissions general email address as well. And then you can also, search for us on any of these social media sites so that you can connect with us at Gillings. All right. Well, thank you all for listening to my presentation, and I will now pass it to Brandon at the University of North Texas.
All right, thank you so much. Allow me to share my screen very quickly. All right, awesome. Thank you all. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Brandon, as it was already shared, and I am the Associate Director of Academic Communications here at the UNT Health Science Center at Fort Worth. So if you're not familiar with our institution is located in Fort Worth, Texas, and we are a part of the University of North Texas system. Many people are more so familiar with UNT in Denton, which is our traditional four-year university, also more commonly known as Big Mean Green. But our University of North Texas Health Science Center here in Fort Worth is where you will find our health professions focused programs. Here in the School of Public Health, we do have both on-campus and online programs. Those on-campus programs are, of course, focused on application and practice through our Master of Public Health and our Master of Health Administration. Both of these programs are cohort model programs, and they all full-time commitments. These students in this program will complete the program in 2 years. They will also complete the program, of course, as I mentioned earlier, at a full-time rate. They will also, at the completion of the program, have acquired not only their master's degree, but they will also, of course, have the CPH certification, which our institution does require in order for students to even graduate. And so because of that, we do cover the cost of that initial attempt at that examination. We also offer a variety of different specialized areas of focus, which I will touch on here briefly in a second, as well as applied learning experiences similar to my colleagues at other institutions. Our students in our online programs tend to need a little bit more flexibility, and thus through our MPH online and our MHA online programs, we offer that online flexible asynchronous learning environment. Students in those programs oftentimes are working professionals, or they simply need the ability to adapt and be more flexible as they balance their personal lives as well as their obligations to their family. We also offer a variety of dual degree programs through our MPH online program in partnership with our other schools and colleges here at the University of North Texas Health Science Center. So all of our students in our dual degree programs are also obtaining some sort of clinical degree, whether they are in our medical program, our PA program, physical therapy, or so on and so forth. And then lastly, we also offer a host of graduate certificate programs at our institution in our School of Public Health. More importantly, at this particular time, I did mention I wanted to talk about our on-campus programs and those areas of specialization. The MPH does offer 4 different areas of specialization. Of course, public health leadership, biostatistics and data science, epidemiology, and maternal and child health. Students will be able to focus their studies on this particular area while they are completing the 2-year or 5-semester program. In addition to that, we are also the only CAMI accredited program in the North Texas area, exclusively based in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And that is something important to note for those that are interested in our Master of Health Administration program. We also did recently, about 2 years ago, partner with the National Association for Professional Healthcare Quality and Order to successfully create a pathway for our students to obtain that certification in professional healthcare quality. So we do want to make sure that we do also mention to you all that we are an institution that does practice rolling admissions, but we do also have a priority deadline. That priority deadline is significant if you are interested in obtaining any sort of scholarships for those on-campus programs. We want to make sure that you have your application submitted by March 15th and make sure that it has been submitted and has completed the verification process through SOFAS by that date. So a good date to aim for is always Valentine's Day. So always aim for Valentine's Day, just in case there are any unforeseen delays or obstacles in that verification process. And then lastly, as I already mentioned, I did talk about our on-campus and online programs, but we do also have in our on-campus format, our research focused programs in the form of our MS and PhD. We have a variety of different options here at the UNT Health Science Center School of Public Health, and I only want to share a little bit about that. If you have additional questions, of course, you can follow us online, follow us on all the major social media platforms, as well as tune into our admissions podcast to learn more. And then I hope that you will also take an opportunity to join me in the breakout room this afternoon, this morning, this afternoon. So with that being said, let me pass it to my colleague from South Florida, Kristen.
Great, thank you so much, Brandon. All right, well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. I'm really excited to share a little bit more about the University of South Florida College of Public Health. My name is Kristen Zonka, and I oversee our Office of Pre-Admissions for USF Health. So a little just about University of South Florida College of Public Health. We are located in Tampa, Florida, and we were the first school of public health in the state of Florida, as well as we are the top ranked school of public health in the state of Florida. We consistently rank in the top 20 for public health programs, both public and private institutions. And I think that's really remarkable considering our value when you look at our tuition rates, both for in-state and out-of-state residents. We are accredited by the Council on Education for Public Health. We also are CAME accredited for our Master of Health Administration program. We are accredited by Ascend for our MPH in Nutrition and Dietetics, as well as ACGC for MSPH in Genetic Counseling. This just shows a little bit more about our demographics of our students. We have just under 1,000 graduate students at the master's and doctoral level, and that includes 41% that are online. This includes 6 fully online MPH programs, as well as our primarily online DRPH program. We also have 124 international students that are in our college, and we really try to create a tailored international student experience. This is seen through a specialized orientation session for our international students, as well as we have reoccurring international student coffee and tea hours, just as a way to promote cultural exchange and have a chance to socialize. The degrees offered within our college are listed here on the screen. So our master's ones are going to be our Master of Public Health, Masters of Science in Public Health, and Master of Health Administration. We also offer 2 doctoral degrees, and that's going to be our PhD, which is going to be on campus, and then our DRPH program, which is online with the exception of a once-a-year visit to campus. We do have 18 different concentrations that students can choose from. And we also now allow students in our MPH program to actually combine concentrations. So if you're interested in 2 after your first semester, you can add the second one on. Additionally, we have concurrent degrees with some other programs throughout the university, as well as graduate certificate offerings. And we'll see graduate students even add on a graduate certificate in addition to their degree. On the screen here are the different disciplines in which we have our concentrations. Some examples include maternal and child health, epidemiology, and health policies and programs. And then for application process, similar to a lot of schools listed here today, we will utilize SOFAS. So you will submit your materials through that portal. We do not require the GRE. We do admit students only for the fall term. So we don't do spring admission or summer admission. But with fall, our deadline is going to be May 1st for our master's programs and then November 15th for our doctoral programs. And finally, I just want to play a quick video to show you why the College of Public Health rocks. So I will go ahead and let you listen to that.
The College of Public Health rocks because of the dedicated students' commitment to research.
There are world-class faculty here that treat you like a colleague from the very beginning.
Shortly after starting here, I developed some great mentoring relationships with research staff and faculty.
The College of Public Health rocks because in our philanthropic efforts, it teaches us to remain humble.
It's amazing because of the support that you receive.
We have a sense of community and family.
The College of Public Health rocks because they inspire you to do better for yourself.
They're always looking out for each other and lifting each other up.
So I thank you all for listening today, and I hope to connect with you some more in our breakout room. So at this time, I will go ahead and pass it over to my colleague Anita at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristen. I'll go ahead and share my screen. All right. Slideshow. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Anita, and I am the Program Coordinator for Admissions and Recruitment here at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai. Today, I'll be giving you a little brief overview about our graduate program in public health, as well as the many degree offerings we have within the graduate program in public health. So here at Mount Sinai, we are located in New York City. For those who are familiar, we have an Icahn School of Medicine, which is our medical school, but a little known fact is that we also house a graduate school, which houses our graduate program in public health, as well as other biomedical sciences master's programs. But today I'll specifically be speaking about our graduate programs in public health. So here our mission is to educate our students to prevent disease, protect the environment, and also promote good health and partnerships with the populations that they serve. This is done through interdisciplinary research and innovation, policy analysis, advocacy, and our students are able to translate knowledge into practice to serve their local, national, and global communities. So the programs that we offer here at Mount Sinai are the Masters of Public Health, the Master of Science in Epidemiology, Advanced Certificate programs, as well as our dual degrees, our MD MPH, our MSW MPH, and DPM MPH. For the MPH in particular, we offer it in 8 different specialty tracks. These are the general public health track, health promotion, disease prevention, global health, healthcare management, epi, outcomes research, biostats, and environmental health. Right. Okay, so specifically speaking about our Master of Public Health, it is a 45 credit 2-year degree program. We are fully accredited by CEIV, and we have around 200 matriculated students across our first and second years. We actually run on a trimester basis, so we offer 3 different entry points for you to apply to. And our courses are offered in the early evenings, Monday through Thursdays, to accommodate for those who want to either work full-time or part-time. The curriculum, in the beginning, you'll be taking core courses in epi, biostats, socio-behavioral health, health policy, and management and environmental health. We also have a 150-hour applied practice experience, which is basically an internship experience you'd be doing within your 2 years in the MPH. And then finally, a culminating experience, which is like your master's thesis at the end of the master's. Our course delivery is hybrid. So this means we offer courses online, but we also offer select courses on campus as well. So those who want to stay fully online or have the option to do so, but there are a lot of students who also want that on-campus learning experience. And there are certain courses which you can take on campus. But just a note for anyone interested, if you wanted to stay fully online, you can totally do that. So our application requirements, we accept our applications on Sophus. We require official transcripts from all your higher learning institutions, 2 letters of recommendation, a personal statement, resume/CV. For international students, we do require a TOEFL or a WES evaluation of your transcripts. And GRE or MCATs are not required. They are optional, but for those who have taken it and want to report it, please feel free to do so. And as I had mentioned earlier, we do run on a trimester basis. So we accept applicants for the fall term. The deadline is June 1st. For the spring 1 term, which begins in January, the deadline is November 1st. And spring 2, which starts in April, and that deadline is February 1st. Another program that we offer, which we recently launched in 2020, was the Master of Science in Epidemiology program. This is a 34-credit one-year program, and it also runs along the same trimester line as the MPH, but it's more condensed for you to complete it in 3 trimesters as opposed to 6 for the MPH. Similarly, the courses are offered Monday through Thursdays in the evening time. And for the Master of Science in Epidemiology in particular, you would be getting training in foundational concepts such as advanced methods and EPI. And this emphasizes quantitative research skills to address complex public health problems. There is no applied practice experience for the Master of Science in Epidemiology, and there is also a culminating experience. Similar to the Master of Public Health, the application requirements are the same. However, we only accept applicants for the fall term for our Master of Science in Epidemiology. So that application deadline is June 1st. One really interesting thing that our students love about our program is that we do offer a global health summer experience. And this basically allows you to take a summer off to travel to a site that you're interested in. And this summer global health experience can count as your applied practice experience towards your MPH degree. So we do have organizations we collaborate with in South America, the Caribbean, and Africa, Asia, and North America as well. All right, so tuition and financial aid. So tuition is $1,350 per credit for the new academic year. And for the MPH, as I mentioned before, it's 45 credits in total. And for the Master of Science in Epidemiology, it is 34 credits. For financial aid, we do offer federal work study opportunities, research assistantship opportunities, and also teaching assistantship opportunities. And there's the contact information for our financial services if you would be interested. And as mentioned before, we do offer various opportunities regarding teaching, research assistantships, work study, and as Mount Sinai is a large hospital system within New York City, there is employment for our students for them to find. And just lastly, we have a number of key student organizations. Just because we are a hospital system doesn't mean we have student organizations. Because we're located within a med school, we offer various student organizations in collaboration with med students. And our students were also very involved with the COVID response. So they did help us within the PPE task force, as well as handling pharmacy requirements, operations requirements, and within the labs as well. And finally, if you have any questions, please email us at publichealth@mssm.edu. You can ask us to speak with a current student ambassador or schedule a virtual class visit if you're interested. Please also follow us on social media. On our social media, we highlight a lot of our student experiences and student stories, so you can get an inside look at what our students are doing, and follow us on our website as well. And thank you so much for your time.
Huge thank you to all of our presenters today. This was really wonderful. I'm sure you all got some really helpful information. I just want to share a couple of things with you all before we head on to our breakout rooms. One of which is that we have quite a few more mini fairs coming up this fall season that you can hear from more ASPPH members about their programs, financial aid opportunities, and how to apply. We have 2 coming up next week, and you can see some of the schools that will be joining us. If you're interested in any other events we might be having, you can visit the link on the screen and you can see where else you can join us. So now we're going to get ready to have our breakout rooms. This will be a little over an hour where you can speak with our presenters, ask questions about their schools. I saw some really great questions in the chat, so you can ask them as well. It'll just be so without further ado, I am going to have my colleague Anthony open up the breakout rooms. So if you follow the instructions on the screen, you should go ahead and get into a breakout room. But if you're having any issues, definitely feel free to type in the chat which room you want to go into, and we'll be able to help you out. All right, I'm starting to get some chats. So everyone who's chatting, I'm going to start putting you in those rooms requested. Everyone who sent a chat should now be in the room they want to get into. If anyone else that's in here is interested in joining a room, please just let me know and I can get you added. All right, everyone else who is asked should now be added to the room they're interested in. Is there anyone else that's in the main room that's interested in joining a breakout room?